Hi everyone, it's Leona with Leona's Designs. Welcome to another Scripture Pockets 2026, where we create 52 different pockets with 52 different scriptures from a different book of the Bible every week. And this week we are on week 33, and I think you're going to really enjoy the pocket I created this week and the scripture that goes along with it. Our scripture is from the book of Mark, chapter 16, verse 15, where Jesus is telling us to go into all the world and proclaim the gospel to all creation. And to go along with that verse, I created a little pocket that looks like a vintage suitcase. And I think you're going to really like it. I think it's really cute. I had so much fun designing this with all the little stickers on the outside and our verse, Mark 16:15. And then I created little tags to go along with it, with our verse. He said to them, "Go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation." Added that little graphic that says, "Keep going, keep growing." And then I added a couple more tags that kind of go along with our verse, with the words of Jesus in Mark 8:34. "Whoever desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." Jesus in Mark 8:34. So he's telling us to follow him, to preach the gospel, and then also to believe. Mark 5:36, Jesus said, "Do not be afraid, only believe." So I added, "With God, anything is possible." So those are our scriptures for the week that we can read and ponder upon and journal about. And we have this little cute suitcase that we can add to our journals because I designed a kit and put it in my Etsy shop where you can digitally download the little suitcase and these scripture tags that fit right in it. And it's very reasonably priced. If you'd like to go there, the link is in the description box of this video, where you can go and check that out. It looks like this. It's a one sheet, and you can print it on a cardstock and just cut it out. And then in your journal, you would just glue down the three sides, and then you would have your pocket here. I did not cut out this little part of the handle. What I did instead, I just took a marker, one of these Sharpie markers, and I just colored that handle in because I didn't want to take the time to cut that out. But you could do that if you have a X-Acto knife, if you wanted to just cut that handle out. But I think it looks good that way. And then you just cut out your tags. And I inked them and I punched holes with my punch. And then I added ribbons and lace. And I think it all turned out really, really cute. And it's very meaningful too. It's very meaningful to either put in journals or in greeting cards that you send out to people, or just like a little individual gift you might want to make and hand out to someone as a, what do we call it, outreach project, maybe. So you will find that pocket kit with the tags in my Etsy shop. I will put the link in the description box, as I said. And I just wanted to say a little bit about this verse, that we don't have to pack a suitcase and take a trip all around the world to preach the gospel. We can just do that right in the own little corner of our own little world. We can share the gospel with our friends, family, neighbors, people we meet on the street, in the grocery store, anywhere we go. Thankfully, we still have free speech in this country, in the USA, so we can do that anytime. And I think it's a wonderful way to obey what Jesus has told us in Mark 16:15, but also he said that in Matthew 28, verses 18-20, that we should go and preach the gospel and make disciples of all nations. So it's called the Great Commission, and Jesus said to do it, so we need to do our part. And I created this little kit. I thought maybe it would help you to do that in your own little corner of the world or wherever you go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this week's project. And I hope to see you again next week for week 34, where we will be doing a project from the book of Luke, making a pocket and using a verse from the book of Luke. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I hope to see your creations either in the Facebook group, Jesus Junk Journal Creators, or on Instagram. You can tag me there. Have a blessed week, a blessed day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.